From June 30th of 2016, the Filipino drug war has continued on. Over 12,000 people have been killed, and over 1,200,000 people have surrendered. Every 2 days, one government official is arrested. This is a large problem within the Philippines because many human rights have been violated because of these killings. Article 3, Article 5, 6, 8, 10, and 11 of the UDHR have been violated. Article 3 is the life, liberty, and security of people. It is being violated because people are being killed by the Filipino government, which strips them of their life and liberty. During the Holocaust, minorities and non-Aryan people were killed, and it is included in the UDHR because Hitler was killing people without a good reason. This prevents countries from taking away the citizens' freedom and protection. Article 5 states that there should be no torture or cruel punishment against a person. Within the Philippines, because people were doing drugs or selling drugs, they were killed by the government. This is an obviously over-excessive punishment. During the Holocaust, non-Aryans were subject to horrible living conditions such as camps or ghettos, and sometimes they were killed. This is included within the UDHR because of these labor camps, which exploits the people of their work. Article 6 states that everyone has the same legal protection. Within the Philippines, drug users and makers and distributors are killed, and many of them are unknown. There is no legal protection for them. And during the Holocaust, Hitler issued his followers and Nazis to transport non-Aryans to concentration camps without their knowledge. The UDHR includes this because humans are to be seen as people before the law tells them they are not people. Article 8 says everyone has the right to legal support. Within the Philippines, people are not given the option to be protected by lawyers or legal support. And during the Holocaust, non-Aryans were not given fair treatment or legal support or lawyer. In the UDHR, it is included because not all people can afford legal support, which is unfair. Article 10 says there should be equality to have a fair hearing. It is being violated because instead of people going to court, random people are just killed if they are seen being involved in drugs. In the Holocaust, people were not able to go to court for a hearing, and to prevent this from happening, the UDHR includes this so that people are not just killed randomly. Article 11 states that that people are innocent until proven guilty, and this is obviously being violated because in the Philippines, these drug users, distributors, etc., are being, and even random people are being said to distribute drugs and such things while there's not hard evidence. During the Holocaust, people were not giving a hearing either, and were presumed bad people and treated horribly without any facts. This is included in the UDHR to prevent bad treatment without any reason. All of these articles have been violated within the Filipino drug war, and it has created a lot of bad problems within the Philippines. Socially, people in the Philippines are scared of what may happen to them, and it limits their freedom. Politically, the government is leading the war, and the police have to abide by these orders, and gives a lot of power to President Duterte. Environmentally, and interaction with humans, less people want to visit this place because they're killing their own people, and it doesn't seem as welcoming. Culturally, it changes the public view on drugs and people connected to them. Filipino citizens or Filipinos will look at drug users as horrible people, and environmentally or economically, many countries have sanctioned the Philippines.
The painting displayed is a recreation of an image by Rafi Lerma. In this image, a woman by the name of Jenilyn Orales cradles the bloody and lifeless body of her husband. Michael Sharon, her husband, along with other drug-affiliated Filipinos, are found dead on the floor. The words painted in blood as a short yet powerful message, "Stop the killings." The skull with one eye represents bystanders trying to look away from the crime scene. The Filipino words, "Pusher ako, wag tularan," written in small font besides one of the dead bodies, can be read. This translated in English means, "I'm a pusher, don't follow." The entirety of this image bears an emotive yet true view on the extrajudicial killings in the Philippines. There have been multiple comparisons between the current Philippine drug wars and the Holocaust. In one of his speeches, Duterte has stated that he would be happier to slaughter the 3 million drug addicts and that getting rid of these quote-unquote criminals would finish the drug problem of his country and save future generations. This is similar to Hitler's philosophy. He believed that the Jewish influence was the reason why Germany was weak and in decline. With this, Hitler set out to rid all of Jews. Similar to Hitler, Duterte demonstrates inhumane actions and an appalling disrespect for human life.
In response to President Duterte's drug war, demonstrators have taken to the streets to protest against it. These protesters, which include students, church workers, and just ordinary people, carried banners with phrases that act as a resistance to the president. The sign displayed shows a common phrase used in these protests: "Stop the killings." Our call to action proposal is to participate in a petition to the Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo. As of right now, the U.S. provides the Philippine government with funds for law enforcement and military training, as well as military equipment. This petition tells him to condemn the killings and cut any assistance to President Duterte. The Leahy Law requires the United States to withhold assistance to foreign security forces if they are found to have committed gross violation of human rights. It is not right for the U.S. to provide assistance to Duterte while these killings are still ongoing. The U.S. must speak out and cut off funding to help stop the drug war in the Philippines.